Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Ashcraft. If you are new here, you can find me on Instagram at that same name. I will have everything linked and spelled down below in the description box. This is my Flosstube channel where I talk about all things cross stitch and anything else I feel like. This is episode 49. Wow, next one will be 50. Right now it is November 29th. It is Monday for maybe like an hour and 15 minutes more. You will be seeing this on the 30th, the last day of the month. Wow. Okay, I feel like the second half of this year has just really come and gone really quickly. So we are at December, which means I'm going to be participating in Flossmas. All that really means for me is I'm going to be doing a daily unboxing video of the Black Needle Society Winter Advent Box. I don't know what the technical name is, but I pre-ordered it like 5 million years ago and it came this month. It came maybe like a week and a half ago, somewhere. I think it was like the Friday before Thanksgiving. And so I had to open the box to count all of the packages and make sure everything was there. Look at this. Look at all that. I was like, I really didn't want to take this whole thing apart to count the packages because everything was just so perfectly packed in here. I was like, there's no way I'm going to get this back into the box. And, you know, sure enough, I didn't. So all of my presents are there, including the little spoiler card that you scratch off. Oh, the nice list. That's what this is called. So I'm really excited. The first video will be coming December 1st. And I'm trying to figure out, you know, because all of you guys know, the last couple months of filming has been all over the place. I think what I'm gonna have to do is film the night before. I remember Erin from Steel City Stitchers did that for one of her unboxings. She just filmed it the night before and I thought it worked out fine. It may have been the nice list or the trick or treat box. But it was something. She unboxed several things. So I think I'm gonna film it the night before so that it is up first thing in the morning, but I'm so excited. I thought about pre-filming the entire thing and just opening them all in one night and doing a video for each one. I was like, no, I need to control myself, have a little bit of self-control, and not do that. So if you missed out on this box and you want to see what comes in it so that you know for future years whether you want to buy it or not, or if you got the box and you just want to watch me open it, or you don't really care and you just want to watch me open it, whatever, I don't care. But that's coming and I'm very excited, very excited. So a couple random things. I have 2 favorite drinks that I like to drink during the holiday season. One is adding chocolate peppermint hot cocoa mix to my coffee in the morning to make like a peppermint mocha situation. I have tried a lot of peppermint hot chocolate mixes over the years to find the perfect one. My number 1 I will show you in a second. My number 2, if you can't find this one, because this one is hard to find, my number 2 is from World Market. I think their whole name is like Cost Plus World Market, something like that. But their like house brand peppermint hot chocolate is really good. And I usually get that every year until I can find a good amount of stock of my favorite one. So this is my favorite. It's Silly Cow Farms. The red, they have a bunch of different kinds, and the way you distinguish them is the color of the top. So red is for the chocolate peppermint twist. This stuff is amazing. I can find it at Big Lots usually every year, but they sell out pretty quickly, and I don't feel like they get a huge stock in. I was at Home Goods the other day, and I normally see all of the other flavors there, but they had a huge stock of these, and I bought every single one. So these are at Home Goods right now for $4.99. And so Silly Cow Farms, trust me, is so good. So good. But like I said, if you can't get a hold of this one, find the World Market one. And that one you can order online. I don't think you can order this one online. Yeah. The other thing I like to drink, which is what I'm drinking right now, although I'm just realizing I should probably check and see if this has caffeine in it. I don't know. But the other thing is this Taylor's Spiced Christmas Tea. I tried it for the first time last year, and Whole Foods had it, and I got one box. I finished that box so quickly, and then they sold out at Whole Foods, and there's only one Whole Foods in Fresno, so I was SOL. This year, I have been checking Whole Foods periodically on the Amazon app, waiting to see if it was coming in. Couldn't find it. Again, Home Goods randomly had these, so I think they had 5 boxes and I bought 4. So these are $3.99. I really like the Twinings. I've heard it both ways. The Lady Grey, it's a decaffeinated tea. This is very similar to that. So yes, those are very random, but I have to share because it's only once a year that I get to share these things. Speaking of pronunciations, thank you everybody who commented so nicely, like not a single rude comment about the pronunciation of Quebec. So I really appreciate that. That was very nice. Thank you. So, all right, let's see. The next thing I want to talk about, normally I would talk about this in the haul section, but because it's so exciting, I'm going to talk about it now. I participated in a smalls exchange with a bunch of different floss tubers, and it was organized by Liz from Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch. There was a bunch of floss tubers. I don't know how many total, but I mean, we have a group on Instagram messaging, and there's a lot of us in there. But there's, I don't know, somewhere between 10 and 20, I'm guessing. And so your partner that you sent your small to was picked at random by Liz's fiance, and the one that got you, picked at random. The only person who knew all of the names were Liz and Rob. So it was super exciting. So I received Nell from Little Yellow House Crafts as the person I would stitch a small for. And when I got the email saying that Nell was my partner, that I was sending her my stitching, I had this major freak out of just crazy joy, the amount of joy through the roof, because I mean, come on guys, if you watch my channel for any amount of time, you know how much I talk about Nell. I love her channel. I think I've never had a conversation with her. I've bought bags from her bag sale. And so I've talked to her when I've had to pay for those, but I don't know her. I'm not BFFs with her, but I feel like if I knew her in person, we would be BFFs. So I was super excited, but then at the same time, I was just like, oh my gosh, I got Nell. She's an amazing stitcher. Her stitches look perfect. Her FFOs are perfect. Everything about her is just perfect. I mean, she enters her things into her state fair, and she pretty much ribbons on all of them. I think this year she entered every single category, and she only missed ribbons on 2 of her 10 things that she entered, right? She's so good. So if you watched a few videos ago, I actually shared my whip. I wasn't super clear on the rules, whether we were supposed to share or not, but I didn't say it was for the small exchange, but I stitched the little Autumn Lane Stitchery Santa, and I've posted a picture of it on my Instagram if you want to see the finished stitch and FFO that I sent Nell. And so I just thought, you know, Liz had us fill out a survey of like what our Christmas decor is and, you know, what kind of motifs we like. And I was really specific on mine just because I know how I am when I'm kind of given free reign. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could pick this, or I could pick this, or I could pick this. And I thought, okay, well, I'm going to be as specific as possible, but basically tell the person, this is what I have, but like, you do you, you know, I appreciate anything. And so Nell, she said that her colors were traditional. You know, she likes all kinds of winter or Christmas motifs, and to basically just surprise her. So I was like, fantastic, challenge accepted. So I'm super happy with how it turned out. I obviously don't have it here to show you because Nell has it. But she received it, so I can share about it and all the things. So if you want to see that, go check out my Instagram. Now, the person that I got their small, I was also super excited about, because it was Jennifer, the Whistle Stop Stitcher, she's so nice. She has an Etsy shop and I believe a Flosstube. I will have all of her stuff linked down below, and I'll have Nell linked down below as well. But Jennifer sent me my small, and she sent me a bunch of goodies. She sent me patterns. So she sent me 3 patterns, and I'm gonna show you them. And they're super cute, and they're small, so I think I will be able to easily whip them up this Christmas. This is the first one, and it's Merry Christmas. So Whistle Stop Stitcher on Etsy. Check her out, seriously. Holly Jolly, I really love this one. I mean, I love them all, but I really like the wreath on that one. And then 'Tis the Season. These are just so, so cute. And then she sent me, where'd it go? She sent me the cutest little card with dogs. And then she sent me a bunch of stickers. Stickers and a needle minder, and you know, just a bunch of stuff that she's created, you know, some like stitchy stickers. I really like, these are really cool. I'm guessing these are for like a planner where you can write in your new start, you can write in your finishes, but she's got some really cool stickers and this adorable. So yeah, I'm just elated. Now, her small, it's been in the video this entire time. I don't know if you would have seen it. It's right there. I'm gonna get it down. Okay, this I have also shared on my Instagram. When I say that she nailed it, y'all, she nailed it. First of all, her stitching is perfect. Like, this group that I was in for this smalls exchange, you got Liz, you got Kathleen Situation Normal, you got Helen D, you got Liz Matthews herself, you got Evelyn, you got Sean, you got Michelle, Mama Loves You GB, like, you got, oh my god, Pam and Steph, you got Nell, like, the amount of amazingness in this group, like, I definitely felt very inferior with my stitching skills. So Jennifer, okay, I'm trying to get the lighting right. We'll do it this way. Look at how gorgeous this is. And here's the back. This cute little adorable pillow finish. So she wrote in the card what this is. This is Wintry and Woodsy by Open Road Abode. That totally rhymes. Open Road Abode Needleworks. This is from the 2018 Christmas issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher. She stitched it on 36 count Nantucket Brew by R&R, and the floss is 12 weight sulky. So when in my survey, I told her my colors were like, I think I said like red, gray, black, with like plaid and gingham, and I'm trying to think of what else I said. Farmhouse. But I mean, this matches perfectly. Like, perfect. So I have said it like a million times over to her. Jennifer, thank you so much. Like, and when I got it, like, our tree was up, and I put this on our tree, and there was nothing else on it, and I would find myself sitting on the couch staring at it. I just kept staring, and I was like, wow, this is so cute. Okay. So, go check out, I don't know if we ever came up with a hashtag, but I mean, if you search around, a lot of people have been sharing what they got and what they made. I know I did, Liz did, Helen D made these beautiful strawberries for Liz, and Liz found like this cute little cake plate with like a dome on top to put them in. So cute. So go just search around. Just think of your favorite floss tubers. Chances are they were involved in this. And apparently Liz has been getting messages from a bunch of floss tubers being like, how do I get involved next year? Oh, Julie, Kansas City Stitcher, she was also in it. Sorry, that was really random. But, you know, it's like the more I talk about it, the more people are coming to me. But she's been getting messages, and so we're all like joking with her that, you know, next year it's going to be like 100 people part of this exchange. So that was something really exciting that happened. I think I got it last week. And at first I thought I wasn't going to receive it because there was a shipping issue, but my USPS dude pulled through. So, yeah, very excited. Go check everybody else. Go check out Jennifer Whistle Stop Stitcher and check out Nell. If you do not watch her channel, you should. Okay, whips. I technically only worked on one thing over the last week or so, but I did bring my work whip because I realized I haven't shown it in a really long time. I don't get too much time to work on it, but I still have made some progress, but I'll talk about that in a second. So my main whip that I'm still working on is When Life is Done by Silver Creek Samplers. If you're new to my channel, I lost my stitchy bug for a while. It's slowly coming back. I did stitch quite a bit last night while we were watching Yellowstone. First of all, who's caught up on Yellowstone? Wow. So I believe I have figured out why I lost my stitchy bug, which I'm not going to get into, but if you know anything about mental health, you probably figured it out a long time ago. So, what did I do? I did Linger Near. What did I have last time? Did I have Linger last time? I don't know. But I did Near. I know I did Near and this W last night. So I think I did Linger before. Since the last video. Okay, there we go. So Linger, Near, and then I started down here, which will be We'll Meet Again When is the next line. So steadily coming along. My needle minder is Clay by Kim, and she posted today for you yesterday, posted on Monday. Her next round of needle minders are Sugar Plum Fairy-esque. I'm going to try to get those because I love me some Nutcracker. So yeah, I'm just steadily going along, stitching this from Stash. So I can't tell you what floss colors I'm using. I'm not doing any of the called for. This is a 16 count French Country Rain Ada from whoever makes French Country Rain. It's one of those main fabric peoples. So that one's, you know, steadily coming along. I think I will probably stitch. It's a little too late to stitch tonight. Amelia took a little bit while to go to bed. But I will stitch on this, I'm thinking, one more time tomorrow night, and then I'll probably put it away and pull out some Christmas. I'm debating what I want to pull out for Christmas stitching, and I keep going back and forth of whether I want to pull out something that I just want to work on that's a bigger project, or do a bunch of smalls so that I like actually have some Christmas stitching up. I don't know. So then my work whip is Sense and Sensibility by Stitching Book Club. I do not have the most... Oh, here, I'll show you this. Okay, so this is what the full chart looks like. You're probably really, honestly, not going to be able to see this. But it's the full chart. And so I'm working on part 3, which is this bottom part here. So I keep this at work. I pull it out usually when I have a court call, because I'm usually on those for a long period of time, waiting for my case to be called. Oh, I totally forgot to mention Jennifer, Whistle Stop Stitcher, who stitched me this. She's an attorney also, so that was really cool that it was you know, I got to meet another stitching attorney. So I usually pull this out during court calls, or like on breaks during Zoom depositions or Zoom mediations, or things like that. So it's not a project I get to work on every day, because I usually work through lunch. I eat at my desk, which I know you're not supposed to do, but I totally do. So this is where I'm at. So I'm just working on this bottom portion. I'm doing it on a 32 count gray gingham, which in hindsight, I wish I had measured better, because look at how much fabric I'm wasting. I could have totally done it this way and had been able to use the rest of this for a bigger piece, but oh well, you'll live and learn. So I'm doing the called for the white fabric conversion. She did 2 colorways, one for blue fabric with white flowers and one for white fabric with blue flowers. So that's the one I'm doing, is the one with the blue flowers. I really like how it looks on the gingham. No idea how I'm going to finish this. FFO it, fully finish it. But now that I look at it, I'm like, dang, I could totally bang this out in like a couple days if I really wanted to. Maybe I will start forcing myself to take an actual lunch break. Man, I don't know any attorney that really takes like a legit lunch break. Okay, except maybe one of my coworkers. He usually goes like running on his lunch breaks, or goes and hangs out with his dad. So those are my whips. I have a little bit of haul to show. Okay, things I don't have to show because they're on my phone or my computer. A bunch of cross-stitch shops were having, and designers were having sales for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So for Black Friday, Primrose Cottage was having a sale, and I got 2 designs from them. I got the small one that says Merry and Bright, and I got the Welcome Winter because I did the Welcome Autumn a couple months ago, finished that. And so I thought Welcome Winter would be a good one as well. There's a lot of, that one is like a heavily stitched piece. So I know I'm not going to do that one this year because it's if you look at it, you'll know what I mean. It's a lot, for such a little thing. But I thought those would be good together, and I really like those ones. She has Hello Spring or Welcome Spring and Welcome Summer, but I don't really decorate for spring and summer. I just kind of have my holiday decorations, and then the rest of the year is bee themed, bees and farmhousey thing. So I'm not gonna get those. Another designer that was having a sale was Liz Matthews. Hello from Liz Matthews. And I got the pattern that I have been wanting since she came out with it during the Fall Expo. Was it Fall Expo? Around that time. All the rainbows. I think it's called After the Rain. But it's basically a bunch of rainbows. You can't miss it. But the minute I saw that pattern, I was like, I absolutely love that, but I know I'm not going to stitch it right now, so I'm not going to buy it. But when I saw she was having a sale, I was like, all right, I'm going to buy it. Both of my kids have a song that I sing them when they go to sleep. My son's I did musical theater growing up. Actually, not just growing up, like most of my life. Musical theater, huge musical theater nerd. Which, by the way, Sondheim died on Black Friday. I had a moment. Musical genius. So my son's song is a song that was written by a family friend of ours for Peter Pan, for a local production of Peter Pan. And I was Mrs. Darling a couple of times. And it was the song that Mrs. Darling sang in the beginning of the show to the kids as they're going to bed before they go off to a party, which, okay, can we just say how irresponsible was it for the parents to go out and leave their 3 children sleeping at home with only a dog to guard them? Random, I know, but the things I look at now, being a parent myself. So that's my son's. My daughter's song is Somewhere Over the Rainbow from Wizard of Oz. And because of that, she really likes rainbows. So when I saw that pattern, I was like, okay, I'm going to stitch this for her. So that's what I'm going to do. And for that pattern specifically, Liz Matthews partnered with a bunch of like floss tubers and stitchers and designers and floss makers. And they all created their own colorway. So I have to go back and find that email where she breaks them all down and see which one I like best, or if I just create my own. But and then for Cyber Monday, Stitching with the Housewives had a sale, and I bought 8 patterns. Mostly Christmas. Mostly small, like tier trade tidbits. But I did buy Silent Night, the big one, because I absolutely love that one. I think it's gorgeous. But mostly the tier trade tidbits are like the ornament size, and I know I bought 2 fall ones. I don't think I bought any Halloween. Don't think I bought any like non-seasonal, now that I'm thinking about it. So I think it was just Christmas and then 2 fall. That sounds about right. So yeah, the Housewives got a pretty penny from me. Okay, so then I also got my Fabric of the Month from Fiberlicious. Yo, this is gorgeous. This is called Autumnal Orchard. Like, when I saw this, I was like, wow, I bet it's gonna look like an apple. And then I saw it and I was like, this looks like an apple. Can you see it? Pretty, huh? Yeah, thought so. I love this. No idea what I'm gonna stitch on it. Probably a Mirabilia. Because this is just, ooh, or maybe something like fall, Halloween. I don't know. But probably a Mirabilia. That was kind of my idea when I started getting Fabric of the Month from Gwen, is that I would get a 32 count linen with the idea that they would be used for Mirabilias because I have so many of the patterns, because I collect them. And so I'll have to see. I have to go look and see what I have that can be used on that. Okay, and then I also got my Floss of the Month from Color and Cotton. I have some thoughts, and I'm curious what you guys think, because I keep going back and forth. So I get 10 skeins, all colors, and they have brights and they have prim. So this is like the brights. I think that's, yeah. I really like this green. It kind of reminds me of Slytherin from Forbidden Fiber. You know, I never really take these out of the package when I show them because they look so pretty, but I'm going to take them out now. Oh, it's a limited edition, so it doesn't have a name. But it kind of looks like Slytherin. Okay, I hate this lighting situation at night. Anybody else? We got white. Always need white. Wisteria is really pretty. Let me put it against my hair. That'll work. Pumpkin Patch and Primrose. These are also really pretty. Okay, so these I think are supposed to be the prim. These are so pretty. Okay, this is Salem, which is, this is like blue and black. This is really pretty. And Rustic Black. It looks like it's kind of got some gray in it. And then I love, love, love this color, Juniper. Like, forest green is my favorite green, my favorite color. That's beautiful. Golden Ale. That's also really pretty. That would be really nice for fall stitching. And then Papaya. Papaya. That's a fun word to say. So, my thoughts. When I get these every month, I am more attracted to the prim colors than I am the bright colors. So I'm wondering if I should keep my subscription the same, 10 skeins all colors, or if I should change it to 10 skeins prim only. But then I'm like, what if I have major FOMO on this? Because then it's like, well, what if I miss out on some brights? Or what if I have a project that needs more brighter colors? I don't know. I keep going back and forth on that. So if any of you have thoughts about that, let me know. What else? Oh, and then the last thing that I bought, ooh, it has fallen. I have my longer burger basket of goodies here. Is I found this at Joann's this weekend when I went and did some Black Friday shopping. I really did not do much Black Friday I did not do any Black Friday shopping except for at Joann's because they were selling 6 skeins of DMC for $2. So they came out to like 40 cents a piece, I think it was. But I bought that. I bought another one of the like storage caddy things for my fancy floss that I showed last video. But I picked up this magazine which is Cross Stitch Favorites. It's a UK magazine. And the main reason I'm trying to be good and not buying all of the magazines that I really... Oh, there's dinosaurs. Cute. But the main reason I bought this is because they have this Nordic Alphabet. And I've been wanting an alphabet to be able to do some things like for my kids and for us and stuff. And I really like that vibe for Christmas. I think it matches well with the farmhouse that we have. I also really liked this animal, this Forest Friends alphabet. I thought this was really cute. And I thought that would go well. It's also kind of got a Nordic theme to it, like a boho Nordic. So I thought that would go well. So that was the main reason why I bought this. Yeah, I think that was the main thing. Although I did just find some smalls of some Christmas dinosaurs that would be super cute for my kids. So I got that. They have some other... Joann's has the best selection of cross-stitch magazines if you're looking for a physical copy. But if you have Libby, which is one of the apps for public libraries here in the US, I think Overdrive probably has this too. They have magazines on there, and they have World of Cross Stitching, Cross Stitcher, and I want to say there's one other one that's like a UK magazine. So a lot of times when I'm in Joann and I see a magazine that's one of those UK ones, I don't buy it because I can find it on Libby. But this one, I was like, I feel like for an alphabet, that's something I'd probably want to have a physical copy of. The last thing I have to mention is a giveaway, and I don't think I put the chart in here. Well, from my last video, I gave away a Stony Creek chart, and it says November on it. And the winner of that is Genevieve Brown. And so that was really exciting because I know Genevieve, and I actually had to message her because when she filled out my Google form, she had her California address, and I know that she's going to law school right now in Boston. So I'm like, are you still at this address? So Genevieve, that is on its way to you shortly. I might include some studying for finals sustenance to get you through. So that was the last thing. Something I forgot to mention in the beginning, this video is coming at you on a Tuesday. I normally post my videos on Fridays, but because of Thanksgiving and we were all home for 4 days, it just kind of threw everything off, and it was like I literally did not have a moment to myself at all. So you're getting me today. And I also thought with the unboxing, the Advent box, things are probably going to be wonky anyways. So I do strike that. I will be doing videos separate from the unboxing. So like my normal floss tubes, I'm not going to include the unboxing in the regular floss tube episode. I just think it's going to be better for everybody. Like if you're trying to avoid it, or you just don't want to see that, then you don't have to. And you can just watch my regular floss tube. So with all of that being said, I hope that you had a good Thanksgiving if you celebrated. Oh, I made my husband's Thanksgiving dinner for his work on Tuesday, last Tuesday, the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And I basically was cooking and baking all day because my husband works the overnight shift at a big box chain home improvement store, the largest one in the country. They wear orange. And so he is the assistant store manager that's in charge of the overnight crew, and he volunteered me to make the turkey. Well, over the few weeks of me planning out what I'm making, thinking I'm just making a turkey, I'm slowly adding in more dishes because I think my husband is organizing this and he's not the best organizer, so better cover my bases. So I made a turkey, I made stuffing to stuff it while it was baking or cooking, and to have extra on the side because, only a certain amount fits inside the turkey. Mashed potatoes, cornbread, pumpkin bread. I bought dinner rolls, a 2-liter of Coca-Cola, and paper plates and napkins and forks. The paper plates and napkins and forks was a funny one because as I was making a list of things, I asked him, and you guys have like plates, napkins, silverware in your break room? And he said, yeah, sometimes. I go, what do you mean sometimes? And he says, well, sometimes, most of the time we have them, but sometimes we get there and there's none. And I go, yeah, you don't want that time where there's none to be the day where you bring a turkey and a giant Thanksgiving dinner. So I'm going to go buy some. And so I bought orange plaid because they're Home Depot. And he didn't understand why I was so giddy about the fact that I bought them orange plaid plates and napkins. And I had to explain, you're Home Depot. You wear orange. Come on, man. So because I made all of that on Tuesday and it was good, everything was good, nothing was a disaster. When it came to our Thanksgiving of, making a dinner for me and my husband and our 2 kids, I said, yeah, I'm not making a second turkey. That's not going to happen. So instead I made the ham. I made a homemade honey baked ham, which a bunch of you asked me for the recipe, and I posted it in the last video in the description box, and I pinned a comment where I responded with the link as well. I will also include the link to that recipe in this description box as well. The first time I made it was last year for Christmas Day dinner, Christmas Eve dinner. Christmas Day dinner, because we normally do island style dinner for Christmas Eve when we're here alone and we're not with family, because my husband's Guamanian, so that's how we bring in that side of the culture. So the honey baked ham recipe, again, this time just beautiful, amazing, delicious. Tons of leftovers we're still eating. But so then on Thursday I made the honey baked ham, I made stuffing on the side, mashed potatoes and gravy, and I was gonna make a dessert, but I ended up just making some blueberry oat bars, which is a recipe that my mom gave me. I don't really like blueberry things, so I tried them and I was like, I don't like blueberries, but my husband is devouring that, and my kids like it too. So that was kind of a nice in-between dessert, but can also be breakfast. So, but everything went well. And yeah, no disasters this year, except I kept running out of plates and silverware and pots to cook with when I was making things on Thursday. I don't know how. Somehow I did. So yes. So, but for us, all Thanksgiving is now for us is just an excuse to make a ham. We don't do anything else. We don't really celebrate anything. I mean, it's not really a day to be celebrated. Let's be real. Yeah. So, we don't really do much. We just sit around and make food. I'm trying to think if anything else happened. I don't think so. Oh, today, Monday, I was supposed to have a deposition in Bakersfield, which is 2 hours south of us, and I was halfway there when I got the call that the deposition was canceled. I was like, well, that's 2 hours I guess I get to bill for that, 2 hours of my day, whatever. But otherwise, not much has been going on here. We're all finally better. We were all really sick over the last couple weeks, and now we're all better. So that is nice as well. But yeah, I think that's everything. I don't think I forgot anything. Can't wait to share with you the Black Needle Society Advent box, the nice list. Very, very excited about this. So looking forward to those daily videos. And for Courtney Lancaster, Stitches Please, she did an unboxing of the Trick or Treat box this year, and she guessed what every item was. So like she would hold up an item. We'll do this one because I have no idea what it is. So this is day 25. And so she'd like hold it up. She'd be like, I think it's, whatever. And I kept a tally of her guesses. And so I'm sitting here like, do I try guessing? I don't know. I might try it. We'll see. I'll probably give up like halfway through. So anyways, I will see you on December 1st with my first day of the unboxing. And so, and go out and find these. Okay. All right, bye.